All right, and we will get going. So if you're listening to music, hit play on your playlist, and then we'll start in child's pose today. Absolutely, can always start any way you want to start, but the first movements that we do will be from child's pose. So just know you'll have to roll over or join us eventually in tabletop, but otherwise let yourself start in a resting posture that feels nice to you. Let everything relax down towards your mat. We will definitely move a lot, so no worries there. So start from a space of stillness. Start from a space of feeling soft. And invite in some deeper breath and some deeper connection inward. We are giving some focus and homage to the eighth limb in the eight-limbed path, samadhi. And samadhi is tied to this space of self-consciousness meeting universal consciousness. And there's three main ideas that we're going to explore in terms of that connection. And the one we're exploring today is bliss. And in yoga, bliss is a concept called Ananda, A-N-A-N-D-A. Literally translates as bliss, and in the Buddhist and yogic tradition is considered one of the highest states of consciousness. It's essentially the notion that we can achieve an inner sense of joy, an inner sense of bliss, regardless of what's happening in the world around us. It's a very lofty idea to me, and it's okay for it to be lofty. A couple things that we'll focus on to give some space and connection to this idea. One is energetic body. So when we connect to the energy, we connect to the opportunity to see deeper and more higher pieces of ourselves. And we're going to do so through some simple affirmations. Inhale, think joy. Exhale, think bliss. Again, deep breath in, joy. Deep breath out, bliss. Seal your lips, begin your Ujjayi Pranayama practice, and keep these words, or whatever your personal interpretation of these words are, with the opportunity to connect them to every breath. Inviting in deeper connection, inviting in deeper understanding of how we relate to these yogic ideals. One more breath in. Through your nose, breathe out. On your next inhale breath, shift forward to tabletop pose, stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees, and just a couple breaths here to find whatever movement you want to do. You could do a little cat and cow if you wanted. We won't do that together. We'll kind of move on from there. But you could arch around your spine. You could add in a little twisting. Your shoulders are going to get a big focus today, so you could start to feel a little shoulder movement here. Whatever feels nice in your body. I like to do a little calf stretch. From tabletop, that can be a nice way to feel the legs starting to warm up. Whatever you do on the right side, be sure to do it on the left side as well. And then once all of those initial movements are sufficient, meet me back in tabletop pose. Stack your joints in your arms, joints in your legs, and we'll move to a swimmer's pose. So reach your right palm forward, face it in. Push your left heel up and back off of the mat. So nice long right arm, nice long left leg. Flex your left toes down, level your hips to the mat, take a big breath in. Exhale, round your spine, bring your elbow and your knee to touch. Couple with breath. Inhale, push your foot long, reach your palm forward. Exhale, catch your back, bring it in. One more, inhale, kick it long. Exhale, round it in. This time, inhale, kick it long. Exhale out of revolved dancer's grip. So kick your heel to your seat and reach back and grab the top of your left foot with your right palm. Push your chest forward, level your hips, kick your heel away from your seat for one inhale and for one exhale. Release, inhale back to swimmer's pose. Exhale, tabletop pose, feet and knees down. We'll do the other side, right foot back, left arm forward, set it up, face your left palm in, point your right toes down, level your hips, use your core strength, breathe in. Exhale, elbow to knee, chin to chest. Inhale, swimmer's pose. Exhale, draw it in. One more, inhale, reach long. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, add the revolve dancer's grip. Opposite hand grabs opposite foot. We'll do a full revolve dancer at the end of our practice. So it's previewing what's happening in your upper body. Push your chest forward. Feel your legs stretch as you kick into your hand. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, swimmer's pose, release. Exhale, tabletop pose to downward facing dog. Curl your toes under, lift your hips. Find some movements here that feel good for you. Continue to dial into your breath. Maybe find a little shoulder movement here. Again, we're all about shoulders today. We're going to flail our arms, feel a lot of movement in your upper body. So start to just really notice that throughout our practice. Back to stillness and downward facing dog as you're ready. Lift your tailbone up. Soften your heels down. Hug your navel to your spine. Breathe in joy. Breathe out bliss. Inhale, look to your palms. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Step your feet forward, hip width distance. Grab for opposite elbow or forearm. Let your head hang very, very heavy. Maybe you rock a little bit forwards and backwards in your feet. Maybe add a little bit of movement in your neck. You could add any variation in your arms that you wanted as well, again, to bring attention to your arms and your shoulders. Switch your grip as you're ready. Take any other variations you would like. Lovely, lovely choices. Release your fingertips down to the mat. Bring your feet together to touch. Bend your knees quite a bit and slowly, slowly, slowly arrive all the way up in a standing position. Reach through the crown of your head. Get some nice big shoulder rolls. Again, dramatic shoulder movements today. Let it feel a little bit bigger and more dramatic than normal. Go the opposite direction as well. And then we'll meet in standing at attention pose, Samastitihi. Push your thumbs to your chest, spread your fingers wide and blink your eyes closed. Take a moment here, my friends, to really ground into an intention. In your intention, we have the opportunity to lean a little bit more into bliss today. Bliss in the form of Ananda, which means bliss no matter what. We are working towards a state of consciousness where the outer world doesn't have the same impact on us that it sometimes can when from a space of ego or something more external. Whatever it means for your intention, we'll send it out with breath. Exhale the air from your lungs. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, release. Seal your lips, inhale, think joy. Through your nose, exhale, think bliss. Blink your eyes open, soften your palms down, sun A. Inhale, mountain pose, lift and reach through your fingertips. Exhale, add a back bend, push your chest up and forward. Inhale, mountain pose, reach high. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive down to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, nice long spine. Exhale, crouch and curl, tense your fingers down on the mat, lift your heels, drop your hips, tug your chin to your chest and bring your forehead to your knees. Basically round into the tiniest little ball as you can. Notice your shoulders, shrug them down away from your ears. Use your core strength to help you stabilize. Breathe in joy. Breathe out bliss. Let's flow breath to movement. Inhale, mountain pose. Push into your heels to rise all the way up. Exhale, back bend. Feel that lift of your chest. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, reach your collarbones forward. Exhale, crouch and curl, tense your fingers, get as small as you can. Enjoy a breath in and enjoy one breath out. Let's do it all one more time. Inhale, mountain pose, full breath to reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, back bend, feel that lift and opening in your heart. Inhale, mountain pose, notice your arms. Exhale, forward fold, maybe a swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crouch and curl, get low on your mat. One breath in and one breath out. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, high plank pose. Plant your palms, step your feet back. Shoulders above your wrists. Tuck your tailbone. Fun fact, in today's class, we're not going to do any chaturangas. So just a couple planks. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Lead with your chest. Set up cobra pose. Walk your thumbs back next to your rib cage. Point your elbows up. Inhale, cobra. Lift your chin, lift your chest. As you exhale, continue to hold, push into the tops of your feet, reach your collarbones forward, then up, take the weight out of your palms, lift your navel to your spine, big breath in to lift a little more. Exhale, release down. Now 2 rolling cobras with breath. Inhale, lift, think joy. Exhale, slow, steady, lower down, think bliss. One more time, inhale, cobra pose, joy. Exhale, release, bliss. Curl your toes under, inhale, high plank, push up from the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths, breathe in. And a big breath out. Again, full, steady inhale. Really powerful, blissful exhale. Let's do sun B, it's my favorite. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, chair pose, sit low in your chair, lift your chest, reach high, pause and breathe just for the first one. Push your weight into your heels, squeeze your legs together, tuck your tailbone down, breathe in. Exhale, airplane your arms, sweep your fingertips back, and then inhale, bound chair. Interlace your palms behind you, pause and breathe. Couple options, because we're gonna do this a lot. If this starts to not feel great in your shoulders or your wrists, you can always grab for opposite forearm, come back to airplane arms, or even take a strap between your palms. Take a breath in, lift your chest. Exhale, bound fold, keep your chest expansion grip. Inhale, bound half lift, push your chest forward. Exhale, bound lunge. Step your left foot back, bend your right knee, maintain your chest expansion, squeeze your shoulder blades together as you broaden your chest beyond your right leg. And inhale, crescent lunge. Release the grip in your palms, sweep your fingertips to the sky, pause and breathe. Pivot your right hip crease back, point your tailbone down, feel your shoulders lift above your hips. Breathe in. Exhale, airplane arms, sweep your fingertips to the back of the room. Inhale, one-armed airplane. The only thing that changes is you reach your right palm from the crown of your head and keep everything else where it is. Face your right palm in, keep your hips square to the front, use your core strength to keep your spine nice and strong. Big breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Push your left foot to the mat, reach your right arm down to your right leg, lift your left palm up. Open your torso to the side, lengthen your side bodies, feel your glutes engage in your left side. Now inhale, look beyond your right big toe. Exhale, half moon pose. Push forward onto your right foot. Press your palm down to your block. It's early for half moon, so use your block to support you. From there, open your chest, flex your left toes, just like we did at the beginning of class. Here for 3. Star pose in 2. And 1. Star pose, lift up. Everything stays basically just as it was. Toes out, heels in, big breath in. Exhale, goddess pose with eagle arms on the right. Sink low in your hips. Bring your right palm under your left, right arm under your left and palms to touch, or grab for opposite shoulder. Like we always do in goddess, you can use the first couple to move a little bit. And remember, this is about arms. So all of these arm movements that we're doing, really let yourself flail and feel lots of movement and freedom in your upper body. Come back to stillness here. Point your tailbone down, lift your shoulders, your elbows in line with your shoulders. Now inhale out of back bend, lift your chin, lift your elbows. Exhale, warrior 2. Rebend your right knee forward, open your arms. Get really long in your back leg, square your torso open to the side, shrug your shoulders down. Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep your right palm up. Exhale, low lunge, plant your palms on the mat. Inhale, three-legged dog, kick your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, really round it forward. Inhale, kick your right leg up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the left. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, chair, sit low, lift your chest. Exhale, airplane arms, sweep your fingertips back. Inhale, bound chair, add your grip. Exhale, bound fold, lead with your chest. Inhale, bound half lift, push your knuckles back. Exhale, bound lunge, step your right foot to the back of your mat, pause and find your lunge. Bend your left knee above your ankle, broaden your chest forward. You can rest your knuckles on your low back or push them away from your low back. Then inhale, crescent lunge, release your grip, lift your chest, reach high, continue to breathe. Squeeze your inner thighs, tuck your tailbone down, feel your abdominals fire up. Breathe in. Exhale, airplane arms, both palms go back, and then inhale, one-armed airplane. Make a warrior three arm in your left palm. Keep everything else as it is. Keep your chest square to the front. Feel extension in your spine. Take a big breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Drop your left palm down, reach your right arm high, and push your full right foot to the mat. Really work to open your torso here. It's a very different way to get to extended side angle. So focus on that opening of your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades slightly together. Lift your gaze. And then inhale, look down beyond your left big toe. Exhale, half moon. Push forward onto your left foot. Kick your right foot up. Open your chest to the side. Lift and lengthen through every limb. Yes, 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 just for 3. Star pose in 2 and 1. Big step back, inhale, star, lift everything to the sky. Exhale, goddess pose with eagle arms on the left. So left arm under right this time. Again, find any movements that you'd like. That includes in your arms. You could undo your eagle arms, give yourself a little bit of chance here to flail openly. And then we'll come back to the posture. Left arm under right, sink low in your hips, really push to the outer edges of your feet and lift your chest up so your shoulders stack over your waist. Inhale, add a little back bend. Exhale, warrior 2. Open your chest to the side, reach through your fingertips. Again, a different way to get to warrior 2, so take a moment to make sure it's set up in your body. Point your left knee forward. Open your chest to the side, get really grounded through the knife edge of your back foot. Inhale, reverse warrior, keep the bend in your knee. Exhale, low lunge, plant your palms on the mat. Inhale, three-legged dog, kick your left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, really round it in. Inhale, kick your left leg high. Exhale, downward facing dog. That's sun B. Breathe here, my friends. Keep that mantra. Every inhale, think joy. Every exhale, think bliss. As we move into our flow of sun B, I want you to really lean into the flailing arms. Feel the freedom in the movement of your upper body, the movement of your legs as well, and just have fun and enjoy. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, chair, push your weight into your heels. Exhale, airplane arms. Remember, notice your arms. Inhale, bound chair, lift your chest. Exhale, bound fold, draw your knuckles up. Inhale, bound half lift, reach your knuckles back. Exhale, bound lunge, step your left foot back. Inhale, crescent lunge, sweep your palms to the sky. Exhale, airplane arms, reach your fingertips higher than your hips. Inhale, one-armed airplane, extend your right palm forward and in. Exhale, extended side angle, right palm down, left arm high. Inhale, look beyond your right big toe. Exhale, half moon pose, lengthen every limb. Inhale, star pose, toes out, heels in. Exhale, goddess with eagle arms, sink low, right arm under left. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, warrior two, lengthen your spine as you open your arms. Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep your right arm up. Exhale, low lunge, palms to the mat. Inhale, three-legged dog, point through your right toe. Exhale, knee to nose, really draw your shoulders above your wrists. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, chair, push your weight into the backs of your feet. Exhale, airplane arms, reach behind you. Inhale, bowed chair, lean into your shoulders. Exhale, bound fold, lead with your chest. Inhale, bound half lift, extend your heart space forward. Exhale, bound lunge, big step back with your right foot. Inhale, crescent lunge, tuck your tailbone. Exhale, airplane arms, sweep it forward. Inhale, one-armed airplane, extend through your left palm. Exhale, extended side angle, drop your left arm down. Inhale, look beyond your left big toe. Exhale, half moon pose, ground your left palm on your block. Inhale, star pose. I think it's fun to flow half moon. Exhale, goddess with eagle arms, left under right. Inhale, add the lift of your chest. Exhale, warrior two, flail your arms open wide. Inhale, reverse warrior, lift your left arm up. Exhale, low lunge, plant your palms on the mat. Inhale, three-legged dog, point your toe to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, chin onto your chest. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Wasn't that fun? Take a big breath in, joy. Big breath out, bliss. Last time we add on just a tad. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, chair, sit low into your chair. Exhale, airplane arms, reach, reach, reach behind you. Inhale, bound chair. Exhale, bound fold. Keep your breath. Inhale, bound half lift. Exhale, bound lunge, left foot back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, one-armed airplane, reach your right arm forward, listen. Exhale, warrior three. Push forward onto your right foot. Kick your left foot up, flex your toes just like we did in swimmer's pose. So point your left toes down, dial your hips towards the mat. Thumbs could come to heart center or both biceps to ears, strong in your core. Feel a sense of connection to the energy. Where is your energetic body taking you? Here for three. Star pose in two. And one, that was amazing. Star pose, you all look fantastic. Breathe in. Exhale, goddess pose, eagle arms on the right. A little spinal movement this time. Inhale, lift your chest. As you exhale, catch your back. Bring your elbow down to your navel. Couple more. Inhale, lift your chest. Keep your goddess pose legs. Exhale, round it in. One more time. Breathe in to lift. Breathe out to lower. We'll move on. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, warrior two, flail your arms open wide. Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep your arm to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, bring your palms to the mat. Listen, inhale, side plank, opening to the right. Push your left palm down, rotate to the outer edge of your left foot. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Can always come down to your bottom knee. Make sure to stack the joints in your arm. Breathe in. Exhale, face your palm forward and down. Inhale, sweep your palm up. Exhale, thread the needle this time, guide it underneath you. One more of each. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, reach to the front. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, round it underneath. Come back through. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Palms to the mat, lift your hips. Breathe in joy. Breathe out bliss. Let's do the final side. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step it to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, chair. You're doing so good. Stay with it. Exhale, airplane arms, reach to the back. Inhale, bound chair. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, bound fold, hinge from your hips. Inhale, bound lift, lift your navel up and forward. Exhale, bound lunge, last time, step your right foot back. Inhale, crescent lunge, sweep your palms to the sky. Exhale, airplane arms, reach them to the back. Inhale, one-armed airplane, left palm forward. Exhale, warrior three, both palms forward, kick your right foot up away from the mat. Remember, keep the flex in your right toes. So you're kicking your heel up and pushing it back. Dial your right hip down. Feel the strength in your left quadricep. Are you breathing? Are you telling yourself fun and nice and kind and loving things while you do these really crazy, challenging things with your body? You're here for three. Star pose in two. And one. Star pose, feet out. Lift your chest, big breath in. Exhale, goddess with eagle arms on the left. Let's do the spinal work. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, round it down. Hug your elbows to your navel. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, round it down. Inhale, lift it up. Full breath to round forward and down. We'll move on. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge, plant your palms. Inhale, side plank, step your left foot back. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot or come down to your right knee. Make sure your arms are stacked. Big breath in. Exhale, sweep your left palm forward, face it down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread the needle, guide it underneath your rib cage. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, face it forward and down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in, joy. Big breath out, bliss. Again, take a deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step all the way through down to a seat. Nice job. That was fun. I need better circulation in my bedroom is one thing I've learned teaching these yoga classes. There's no ceiling fan. So anyways, we are gonna do just a little bit of belly up core because we've already done a fair amount, and come back and play around. We're gonna do some things in reverse that we just did, again, just to have fun, and throwing in a little revolved dancers as kind of our peak of the day. So, all right, come down to your back, set up some legs up the wall crunches, or you could do basic crunches if you prefer. Flex your feet up to the ceiling, interlace your hands behind your head. Inhale, press your low back down. Exhale, lift your chest up away from the mat. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift your chest. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift you up. And again, I am cueing a certain rhythm that may not be the rhythm you want to move to. So you really go at your own pace here, but remember the goal is to really connect your movement to how you're breathing. So feel that lift of your chest with every exhale. Keep your chin up to the ceiling, gaze up to the ceiling, push your heels up to the ceiling as well. Here for 4, 3, tiny pulse in 2, and 1, tiny pulse. 1 inch up, 1 inch down, shoulder blades up off the mat. Here for 4, 3, left leg hovers in 2, and 1, left leg hovers. It's lift your chest and lower, twist it right and lower. Exhale, lift you up. Exhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, lift you up. Exhale, add the twist. Again, you go at your pace. You can hover your left heel off the mat or you can plant it. Focus on maintaining that L shape in your legs and really leaning into the twist. Here, 4, 3, pulse it right in 2, and 1, pulse it right, just 4, left shoulder up for 3, switch to the other side, and 1, switch your legs. It's lift your chest and lower, twist it left and lower. Exhale, lift you up. Exhales, twist you left. Remember, you can add a little extraness and keep your right heel up off the mat or bring your right foot down. Don't let go of control of your breath though. If at all possible, give priority to your breath, even if that means adapting the movement, adapting what's happening in your body. Let your breath fuel you. Here for 4, 3, pulse it left in 2, and 1 to the left, just 4, 3, long body stretch in 2, and 1, long body stretch. Arms go long, legs go long. Enjoy a big, deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Again, inhale in. Exhale out. Draw your knees into your chest. We'll meet in downward facing dog, but definitely stop for a little water along the way if you need it. We'll be using our block again at the front of the mat, so have that up and back there if you used it in your core exercises at all. And as you come back to downward facing dog, re-engage the power of breath. Remember, we're focusing on Ananda, and Ananda gives emphasis to inner awareness. So just notice what's happening on the inside. Notice what kind of energy you've got flowing through you. And remember our affirmations. Inhale, think joy. Exhale, think bliss. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, chair, sit low, reach high. Exhale, eagle on the left side. Bring your left arm under your right, stand on your right foot, bring in your left leg up over your right. Your left big toe can come back down. Sweep your palms away from your face. Lift your elbows in line with your shoulders. Keep your hips square to the front. Tuck your navel up and in. If you'd like to fly your eagle, you can round your spine forward like we did in our Sun B Plus right before core, or keep a long, nice straight spine. It's up to you. Find a spot to gaze. Feel the sense of pleasure even in the challenge. You're here for 3. Slow rise up, one-legged mountain pose in 2. And 1, slow rise up to one-legged mountain, unravel your legs, reach your palms high, take a big breath in. Exhale, point your left knee down and set up dancers. Grab the inside edge of your left foot, level your hips, breathe in. Exhale, kick into the dancer's pose as much or as little as you please. Push your chest forward rather than down. Point your left knee closer to the wall behind you. Keep your arm reaching from the crown of your head rather than forward. Really get into the back bend, the heart opening of this posture. Here for 3. Airplane pose in 2. And 1, airplane pose. Let go of the grip on your foot. Reach everything to the back. Now listen, we're gonna move towards half moon. So for that, first thing you do is bring your right palm onto your block. Once your palm is grounded on your block, lift your left palm up and begin to lift your left hip and open towards the side. Lengthen every limb, take a big breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Plant your left foot down and draw your right arm to your right leg. Inhale, one-armed airplane. Push your left ball of your foot to the mat. Reach your right arm forward. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, crescent lunge. Sweep your palms to the sky. We'll move on. Exhale, warrior two. That was our reverse sequence. Inhale, star pose. Big reach and rise up. Exhale, side lunge or skandasana to the back of your mat. Bend your left knee. If you're coming all the way down to skandasana, drop your hip to your left heel. Point your right toes up, so get a little external rotation in your right hip. You can bring your fingertips to your block or the mat. Otherwise, opportunity to flail some arms. You could do a little advancing warrior ninja style pose. If you wanted, you could twist, you could bind, all sorts of things, but there's something here you can do with your arms. You could freestyle it. I don't care. Do what you want to do. Let it feel good. Let it feel fun. Let it feel open. Absolutely wonderful. I love it. I love it so much. You're here for 3. We'll meet in wide leg forward fold in 2. And 1, wide leg forward fold. Lift your hips, point your toes to the side of your mat. 1 big breath in. And 1 big breath out. Inhale, add a little half lift in your chest. Exhale, low lunge to the front. Frame your right toes. Inhale, halfway lift, feet to the top. Exhale, forward fold. From this forward fold, we're going to do a revolve dancer on the left. So that means you stand on your right foot, bring your right palm to your block. Actually, nope, bring your left palm on top of your block, kick your left heel to your seat, and find that revolve dancer's grip. Grab the top of your left foot with your right hand. Once you have a grip on your foot, work to bring your thumbs to heart center and begin to lift your chest up. Once your chest is lifted, extend your left palm up to the sky and add a little movement here by kicking your foot into your opposite hand. It's a lot and it's very different from regular dancer. So it's okay to wobble. I was literally using the wall next to me to help me from falling over as a standing up. So that's why we got props, right? That's why we got things around us. Kick, be, enjoy. You're here for 3. Mountain pose in 2. And 1, mountain pose, both feet down, both arms high. Breathe in. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, mountain pose, think joy. Exhale, forward fold, think bliss. Inhale, halfway lift, think joy. Exhale, crouch and curl, think bliss. 1 inhale in here. 1 exhale out. Other side, inhale, chair pose, feet to the mat, keep a bend in your knees. Exhale, eagle on the right. Right arm under your left, palms to touch. Stand on your left foot this time and bring your right leg up, up and over. Got that little big toe kick stand if you please. Lift it up from the mat. Keep your hips square to the front. Lower yourself down a little bit more. Lift your chest up a little bit more, or you could do that flying eagle and round your spine forward, carve out your belly on the way down. No wrong choices here, my friends, just confidence and enjoyment where you're at. Here for 3. Rise on up to one-legged mountain, unravel in 2. And 1, slowly unravel your legs, unravel your arms, reach to the sky, take a big breath in. Exhale, kick your right heel to your seat. Drop your palm to set up dancer's pose. Remember, your elbow and your shoulders stay open to the side. Take a big breath in, level your hips. Exhale, you dance as much as you damn well please. Feel your chest push forward. Feel your heel kick back. You could stay lifted instead. Focus on the strength in your standing leg, focus on your gaze, and then focus on what's happening internally in terms of your consciousness. You're here for 3. Airplane pose in 2. And 1, airplane pose. Reach both fingers back, reach your toes back, and then we do that transition to half moon. So left palm to your block first, and then begin to lift your right hip up. Open your chest, reach your right palm up, Flex your right toes. Take a big breath in. Exhale, extended side angle, left palm to left thigh, ground your back foot. Inhale, one-armed airplane, pivot to the ball of your foot, reach your left arm forward. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms, reach both to the back. Inhale, crescent lunge, lift up. Exhale, warrior two, nicely done. Inhale, star, everything lift up. Exhale, side lunge or skandasana to the back. So bend your right knee. Again, maybe you come all the way down. Maybe you've got some balance down there. Maybe you don't. I've got balance on the other side. I don't on this side. So I have to keep at least one set of fingertips on the mat. That's okay. Still lots of options here. Again, you can half bind. You could full bind. You could just do a little open twist. You could do that ninja pose. Again, one arm to the mat. All of those are options. Just flail the other arm. Let it feel good. Let it feel free. Let it be fun. And keep breathing through it all. You're here for 3. Wide leg forward fold, maybe with a chest expansion if you want, in 2. And 1, wide leg forward fold. Point your toes to the side of your mat. Let your head hang down, chest expansion grip if you'd like. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale at that little halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, feet to touch at the top. Exhale, forward fold. All right, so this time we're gonna do revolve dancer on the left. So that means your left foot plants and your right palm plants on your block. Kick your right heel to your seat. With your left hand, grab the top of your right foot. Once you've got your revolve dancer's grip, bring your right thumb to heart center. Begin to lift your chest. Once your chest is lifted, extend your right palm to the sky and kick into your opposite hand. That side was infinitely easier for me than the other side. Maybe you experienced the opposite, maybe you experienced the same. That's okay. Again, it's all just good data about us, how we perceive ourselves in these situations, the kinds of things we can do. Beautiful, you're here for 3. A mountain pose in 2. And 1, mountain pose, both feet down, both arms high, big breath in. Exhale, back bend. Come back to these juicy breaths. Inhale, mountain pose, think joy. Exhale, forward fold, think bliss. Inhale, halfway lift, joy. Exhale, crouch and curl. 1 more time, bliss. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Inhale, back to halfway lift. Exhale, high plank pose. Step your feet back, shoulders over wrists. That 1% bend in your elbows. Encourage your core to stay nice and strong. Here, just 3. Slow lower down to your belly in 2. And 1, slowly lower it all the way down. Couple more spine strengthening poses. Let's do locust. So arms can do lots of things, out to a T, or you can bring them face down, back by your hips. Feet no wider than hip width distance, tops of feet down. Then inhale, locust pose, lift everything you can lift. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, ankles, knees, thighs, come up from the mat. Rock your weight forward, lift your chest up. Bring your palms a little bit higher. Remember, shoulders are nice and open, so squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift them even more. Take a breath in, lift, 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 lift. Exhale, let it go. Really, really nice job, y'all. Chin down first, then left ear to the mat. Bring your palms back beside you, face up, just so you can relax a little bit more. That was a pretty vigorous flow, a pretty vigorous standing series. So we're not going to do any more of that in this practice. So it's okay to let go a little bit here, to let yourself start to soften down, relax your muscles, relax your body. Enjoy 1 more inhale, joy. 1 more exhale, bliss. Chin back to center. You're welcome for another locust or cobra, or if you feel ready for it, let's do floor bow. For floor bow, bring your feet into your seat, grab the tops of your feet, and then squeeze your knees a little closer together. Inhale, bow pose. Kick into your hands, lift your chest, rock your weight forward a little bit towards your sternum. Remember, shoulders are open, squeeze them together. Get a little bit more lift of your chest with your kick, a little more lift of your thighs. One more breath in, lift, 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 lift. Exhale, release, chin down. Then right ear to the mat, gaze to the left. Maybe you give that little windshield wiper of your feet side to side. And once again, let everything soften and relax down to your mat. So Ananda is its own style of yoga. There's Ananda yoga, and it comes from the tradition of Hatha yoga, much like vinyasa or power yoga, the type of yoga that we typically do here, which is where yoga is more focused on the movement. Ananda yoga, though, has this very distinct connection and belief that the poses bring us to a higher state of consciousness. So they are the entry point to bliss. All of these crazy shapes we make with our body are bringing us towards bliss. Bring your chin back onto your mat. Push your palms underneath your shoulders. Inhale, tabletop or high plank to press up. Exhale, downward facing dog. One inhale, joy. One exhale, bliss. Inhale, kick your right toes high. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring your right knee to your wrist. Keep a flex in your foot. Point your left toe straight to the back of the room. You may even want to take a peek back just to make sure that's what it's doing. You are definitely ready for like a king pigeon or kind of a quad stretch option here if you want to give that a go in your half pigeon. If you're like, nah, I'm good, I'd like to just lay down, please, then that's fine too. Walk your chest forward, rest your forehead. You could also roll to your back and do this from your back. We got lots of time left, so take the opportunity to enjoy several breaths here. So again, the eighth limb of yoga is the reason we're talking about Ananda. The eighth limb of yoga is samadhi. And samadhi is sometimes also translated as bliss, and that is absolutely 100% true. But samadhi is more about this enlightened state of being, that we've achieved a higher sense of consciousness that is kind of a blissful state of absorption. So bliss comes in the sense of we've moved beyond an earthly existence. And we've seen a different way and understand and can connect to a different way of being, or at least the roadmap to get there. If this is feeling lovely, then invite yourself to stay a little bit longer. When you're ready for the other side, just rewind with the way you came in and slowly, slowly take yourself back through downward facing dog. Love it, Annette. Yeah, any additions you want to add, anything along the way, go for it. And then settle into the left side. It's also okay to not have additions. I think that's important to say. I remember when I first started yoga, I would see people doing kind of add-ons, which is, again, that's also great. So I'm not shading that in any way, but sometimes simplicity is best, and acknowledging what we can do and where we're at is important. And that's based on lots of things, our abilities physically, but maybe also what's going on in our lives. If we've been ill recently or have experienced injury. I used to, it kind of made me think at first as a yoga student that there was like a bar that was set of what I was supposed to achieve. And in fact, I don't think there's anything in yoga that talks about achievement. So I just think that's important to note. We're meeting ourselves where we're at, free of judgment, full of bliss. Again, you're welcome to hang out a little bit longer if you'd like. Otherwise, Rewind, find those little counter stretches or additions or whatever movements along the way. And then a final downward facing dog, if you please. Find some definite movement here. Enjoy this opportunity for one more down dog in our hour that we get together today. Love that you all are doing your own thing. I think it's so great. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step all the way through, all the way to a seat. We'll do one seated forward fold before we lie down. So feet out long in front of you. Flex your toes to your face. Sit bones right underneath you. Spine long to start. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, keep all that length in your spine as you hinge forward and grab for the soles of your feet or your shins or whatever feels accessible. I like to kind of shimmy my hips back a little bit once I've got a grip on my feet, add a little more stretch in my legs. And inhale, recreate some length in your spine. Exhale, fold down over your thighs. Do that again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One more for good measure. Big breath in to add length. Big breath out to fold down. Inhale, rise back up, palms out in front of you. As you exhale, lower all the way down to your back, one vertebra at a time. Have your block with you on your way down or have it nearby. You could also just grab it with your feet once you're down. And we'll do bridge next. You are welcome to a wheel if that's something that is in your practice and you feel ready for. You're also welcome to supported bridge if you prefer. For all of them, bring your feet hip width distance underneath your knees. Palms beside you for bridge, palms by your ears for wheel. Inhale, lift your hips. As you exhale, it's a choose your own adventure. For supported bridge, slide your block underneath your low back. For regular bridge, maybe you add a chest extension on your mat. For wheel, you're really lengthening your arms and pushing your chest up. Keep your chest lifting up away from the mat. Engage your inner thighs. If you're in supported bridge, just let everything soften to your block. Big breath in, joy. Big breath out, bliss. Slowly lower down, chin to chest for those in wheel first. Remove your block if you're in supported bridge, recline bound angle pose. Bring your feet together to touch, knees open wide. The traditional is one hand to heart, one hand to belly. I sometimes like to bring my palms face up beside me as more of an expression of openness. Could also bring your hands to your hip creases, which brings a little bit more attention to the second chakra, the sacral chakra. Which is a space of creativity, intimacy, connection to emotional maturity. Lots of different ways to adapt and invite in a different energetic connection, which is very much part of the journey of Ananda. This is a lovely stopping point if you want it. You could stay right here and let this be the end of your practice. Otherwise, gently guide your knees in together to touch. Happy baby pose. Grab for the arches of your feet or your shins or behind your knees. Rock a little side to side. Happy baby pose in Sanskrit is Ananda Balasana, blissful baby. So in many ways, this is our peak posture for our class. This is the one that represents bliss. So find some nice movement here. Let it feel free. Let it feel joyful. Think about what happy babies do here. And just enjoy. You could even smile, laugh. You're in your own home, you're muted, or you're watching as recording. So nobody knows. You just be free and be you. Draw your knees back into your chest. Very simple twist to end. Cactus your arms next to you. You could add eagle legs if you wanted. Right leg over left. Breathe in. As you exhale, drop your knees to the left. Let your chin drop to the right and let gravity do most of that work for you. Focus on keeping your shoulders grounded on the mat. Maybe you close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. And then gently, gently, gently come back to center. If you did the eagle legs, switch them to the other side, full spine down, breathe in. Exhale, let your knees drop right, your chin drop left. And nothing to do but let go and breathe. And then slowly, slowly, slowly come back to center. Unravel your legs, hug yourself into a tiny little ball, a lot like crouch and curl, but you don't have to worry about staying on your feet this time. Chin to chest, give yourself a big, big hug and take a breath in. Open mouth, exhale, Shavasana, corpse pose. Legs long beside you, palms face up next to you. Take a moment to really soften down. So notice the spaces where you might hold tension. It could be your jaw, your shoulders, your glutes. Let that all relax. Plenty of time for the ending, my friends. So just let yourself kind of soften in a way that feels like you could float away. And you are safe, you are loved, you are energetically present. Enjoy this opportunity. I will guide you out shortly. I think that bliss, no matter what, is a really interesting concept to consider because there's lots of things about life that feel challenging right now, both from a global perspective, a current affairs perspective, but also my own personal journey has been a lot for the last year, a lot of change, a lot of new, a lot of adaptation. And so I really have leaned into bliss no matter what as a mantra, and a way to keep that sense or use of affirmation front of mind. So I love the little tools that yoga gives us, as we try to just be good humans. As you're ready to reemerge, just start to wiggle a little and find a little bit of movement that starts to grow from small to bigger in your limbs. Start find a little bit of deeper connection to your breath. And then eventually a long body stretch. Reach your arms behind you, point your toes. Huge breath in, joy. Huge breath out, bliss. Hug your knees in, flop to a fetal posture on either side. And then from that fetal posture with your eyes closed, press yourself up gently to a comfortable seat and face the front of your space. Sit up nice and tall there. So really root under your sit bones, lift through the crown of your head, give the slightest tuck to your chin to lengthen your neck, and push your thumbs back to your heart space, the space in which you set intention about 55 minutes ago. So an opportunity here to bring that intention, to bring the gifts of your practice with you as you leave, and let yoga be something that we can pass to others through our actions, our words, and our intentions. So grateful you're here. Bring your thumbs to heart or to third eye center, the space where we really do give credence to the fact that we can learn, we can grow more intuitive, more humble, more enlightened when we actively practice and choose to try. So glad you're here. Grateful for you. Bowing forward, we seal our practice. Peace, my friends.